Let's see what else is there. Yeah, really cool story. Raji Kyorai. He's a Filipino and he lives in Japan. And yeah, he's lived away from his family for a long time. He works, abroad, and so he's like lived in Saudi Arabia and like no, Dubai. That's what it was. He lived in Dubai. He lives in Japan, except he can't have his family with him. And like it's been like 13 years since he's lived with his family in the Philippines. So like a couple weeks, 4 weeks back, maybe 3 weeks. Oh yeah, it's about 3 weeks ago. He yeah, he told us, he's like, guys, I have a job opportunity coming up, and we're like, oh really? And he's like, yeah, if I am like pass this interview, I'll be able to go live in the Philippines with my family. And oh yeah, Raji Kira was like a less active, and we helped reactivate him and get him coming to church every week. But anyways, he told us that, and we're like, oh wow. And that week, President like Egan Kaicho, like President Egan came and visited our branch, and he just talked with Raji Kyorai the whole time. And then he stopped and told Raji Kyorai, he's like, hey, oh yeah, Kyorai is brother. So like he stopped and talked to brother Kyorai. I mean brother Raji. And he stopped and he was like, wow, it's amazing that you're coming to church even though you don't understand like the language and stuff. And he's like, well, I know that God will bless you because you've been coming to church and doing what you need to. And then Raji Kyorai, when he heard that, he was just like, wow, that's like the answer to my prayer, because he'd been praying for like confirmation that he'll be able to pass the interview. And then Ian Kaicho said that God will bless him and help him out and stuff. And then I told him, I was like, well, if you think about it, like your desires are righteous. You want to go back to the Philippines to live with your family and to have everybody there. And I'm pretty sure that God will understand your circumstance and He'll open up like pathways for you to be able to do that. And so, yeah, basically we prayed for him, and yeah, he called us and he got the job. So he's going to be going to the Philippines, which is way sad because I really like Raji. He's a good guy. But yeah, I mean, he leaves the day after the baptism, and then I leave probably 4 days after that. Ma, there's no guarantee that I'm leaving Mihara, but it's way high likelihood. If I do five, like that's insane. That'd be three with another companion. But yeah, this companion's fine. He's a good guy. Yeah, he's not that Taihan. Oh yeah, not that tough and difficult, but yeah, that's all I have to talk about this week. So coming up baptism. So yeah, it's the second of Mihara, which is nuts. And it's way crazy because, when I first got here, my companion and I were just working like way hard, going out and like just proselyting 24/7, knocking on doors 24/7. And all the baptisms that we got were not from housing or streeting. But, they were just from unexpected sources. Like when my companion, Elder Christensen, came here, we were just sitting there one Sunday, and like this one Shemai showed up like a less active, and I was like, I don't know who that is. And then like, because my companion, it was like his first week, he's like, who's that? And I'm like, I don't know, I've never met her, never seen her before. And then I asked like the ward mission leader, he's like, what is her name? What is her name? And like he couldn't remember, and then like she went in, and then he told us later, he's like, oh yeah, it's this. And then basically we're like, okay. And then the next week, like she showed up with her husband, and yeah, he's not a member, and so we started teaching him, and he's the Kinjin that's gonna get baptized. So, yep, that's what's happening in Mihara. So, yep, I'm excited. Baptism this Saturday, and then we got Raji Kyorai is going home to his family in the Philippines, and then yeah, I'll probably leave Mihara, which is way weird. I feel like I want to do more here just because like there's so much. Like when I came in here, there was like barely any investigators, and now like, oh, that's how it always is, man. Ah, you like get into an area and like you have like no investigators, and then you leave. You're like, dude, I have like 5 investigators now, and it's going good. But yeah, that's about it. So that's how it always happens. Like Elder Hepworth was like the same way. He's like, oh, "Are you kidding me?" Like I get here, there's no one, and then finally, like I'm leaving, and there's finally people. That's how it always is, though. There's like those people in the mission who just go up and sweep up after all the hardworking elders and do all the baptisms, and there's those that go into to an area that needs help and they strengthen it, and then they leave once stuff happens. But I've been here for 6 months, so that's been a blessing. Anyways, it's probably all for the video now. I've spent a lot of time talking, and if I cut it in half, it'll probably be still too much to send. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.